Welcome, this is Hoou EDC. I'm going to be really quick here. Today I was doing some work on a couple of knives, just lining them up, and then I realized that I had these new set of bits that I've had for a couple of months that I haven't used, so I tried them out. So I just want to let you know what I did with it. I'm kind of finished with it, but I was working on a couple of knives. This is the Kaiser Feist. This is what you would call a high-end budget knife, or low medium knife. The Feist is an SP35N blade, and I also did a little work on the budget knife, which is this Ozark $10 one. And I like them both. I use them both a bit. I use this one a lot more than I actually use the Feist, and I'll get to that later in a later video. But I have been using what is called the OKnife micro multi-tool bit sets. I had those, and so I tried them out. Obviously, I've been using this multi-bit driver for a long time, and I've used this Hoou D2 one to deal with adjusting knives and other little small electronic things. But I just want to show you exactly what I'm talking about here. This is the Hoou D2 Optical D2, and I've seen a few videos of that. And this is the OKnife micro multi-tool bit kit. And I haven't really seen very many videos on that. I'll just quickly go through the D2. The D2 is just kind of a fidgety lockable set. It comes with 4 double-sided bits, and in them I'll just quickly go through them. It's got a slotted, a couple Phillips, and Torque T6, T8, and also a couple of small hexes. Obviously the T6 and T8s are the ones that I would use on those knives to make some adjustments to them. And they're magnetically in here, and I just got to get one out. I always get a hard time with this one getting them out. The magnets are sort of weirdly in here. You close it up. You can lock it by pushing this up, and then you can put this in here. This one, I should have looked at which one. This is the T8. The T6 is on the other side. And if you need to adjust something, a screw or something, you could do that really well. Or on this one, if you want to adjust the tightness, the opening or closing of it. So you can use that in. You also could put it down in here, and that would work for extra torque. Now, you can exchange these if you really needed to with these here. They're somewhat exchangeable. They aren't a perfect fit, but they're definitely within tolerance levels of what you can do with them. And this one is if you need a different size torque, you could put that in there and then use it here or there, the same thing. Because you only have 8 torques here. With this one, you have 24, so you have 3 times the number of torques, 3 times the number of bits here than on this one. But what I found out is sometimes you don't want to take something out of there. You just want to carry it yourself, but you want to have some more and also backups. And I think that's what this piece was made for. This is the micro multi-tool piece. As you can see, it comes with a number of double-sided bits, and the bits in here are, I will put it on the screen, but like there's torques, and yes, they do have a 7, 8, 9, 10, so for most knives will fit in there. They have some Phillips, a bunch of slotted, some hexes, and a triangle one. It also has this really unique pencil, which is one of these pencils that are quote-unquote fur pencils, and you really need special paper to get them to write on, in my mind. I've never been too thrilled about that, but if you're doing a project and need to mark something, it's great to have that with you. Yes, these are interchangeable with these. You can put something in here. Let's say that you were doing a project, you were working with not just knives, but maybe a computer or a phone, you were taking it apart, you need a couple other small bits, and so this would be it. The one thing I really like about this, is that on the outer side, I don't know if you can see that, but it has the size of all the bits that are there. So you just pull these out. There isn't a real good way on this to use it as something to crank a bit with. This is more a lanyard hole than anything else, or you can attach this to a keychain or a lanyard so that you can carry it with you. And these are pretty well in there, so they're not going to come out. It is theoretically possible, if you take a couple out, that you can use this to turn with, but I would not do that more than a few times. I don't think that it is meant to be used like that a substantial number of times. And while they do fit in here, they aren't going to be willing to turn anything in that little piece there. If they would have just put a little piece of metal, I would say, so that you can put it maybe in there and use it to help turn, that would have made this a fantastic little device that you could just carry on your own. But without that, you still need a bit holder of some kind, and there's a bunch of really small bit holders that you can use to put in here. 4mm, you even use your Hoou D2 one or your Work Pro, whatever you have there, to put inside of it. So this is the micro multi-tool bit set. It is $11, about $11 or so. I will put how much it costs right up here on Amazon. Everything that you see here, I'll put a link inside the description. So in case you see something here that you want to purchase, it does go to help support the channel. This is Hoou EDC. Just wanted to tell you quickly about the micro multi-tool bit set from OKnife.